I am evilly tapping my fingers together because we're gonna do evil things. We're gonna build a custom campaign. Don't mind me, I'm coughing evilly. Remember to subscribe if you're watching this later on YouTube. Because we're almost there, monetization-wise. Monetization, money. Money, must be funny. I ate a bunny. Hello, Zipachu. First you are indeed. Indeedy-ho. Right, I need to spam this everywhere. Cool. And Platono Hub. I'm a well-machined. The Wereman, hello, 894th. Oh no! All those people who went from 2 to 893 are gonna be so sad. Dang, I'm so late to the stream. You really aren't, Death Pancakes. Hello, Orange. Welcome. Platono Hub. Hubba bubba. Right. Shake my head, you lost so much of it. I know, right? Oh, is that? Oh, right, that was the joke. How did I miss that? Well, apologies to, like, you know, yeah, the number 2 to 893 person who came here. Yeah, wow, they really beat you to it. On top of the clip leaderboard again, because no other clips. I did see that, John. That was that's pretty good. Oh, boy. Alright, then. What do we do now? Wait, I've done the Platono Hub. I've shared the thing around. We have one thing to look at, and that is, I think, an updated version of the Wadjet, which Hotschaft von Haugensteiner has managed to misspell, because that's not how you spell Wadjet. You forgot to pin the hub message. Oh, crap, you're right. Ah, where'd it go? There, and I found it. All good. Welcome, Tactical Spaghetti. How are we doing? It did beat me to it. That white flame nuke looks unpleasant. It is. It really, really is. Okay. Let us download the thing. Let's see if this is, in fact, different from what Hots did before. I'm just gonna call them Hots. Hot soft and misspelling things, name a more iconic... Really, like, yeah, wow. I literally spelt this out. Oh, boy. Da-da-da-da-da. And not launch designer. Go to the custom campaign. Custom campaign, Platono test 9. In fairness, the Indomitable is also spelled wrong. Wait, what? Did I misspell it, or did the original person misspell it? Let's have a look-see here. Let's have a look-see here. Warjet looks like this. Okay, yeah, alright. No. I see what's happened here. The new updated Wadjet. Wait. Is there meant to be a turret in here? This doesn't seem finished. This doesn't seem finished. Why is there a hole here? Actually, got to say hello, downrank. In all fairness, I have to double, triple check every one of my crosses, spelling mistakes. Yeah. Oh, Driver did right. Hello, Elival. Hello, people. What is going on here? Like, this is, I think, Hofts actually did. I think Hotsoft actually accidentally, like, what do we call it? I think they might have uploaded the wrong version of this because this has weird holes in it. I'm gonna wait for confirmation that this is in fact the version they wanted to upload, because this is confusing me. Why is there a hole here? That is hideous, so I'm assuming it's not supposed to be there. Although I do like this. I do like this kind of encirclement thing here. Right, wrong file maybe, yeah. This isn't finished at all. Yep. See a couple of spots where turrets are presumably supposed to be. Well, that's the weird thing. There's this hole here where there's nothing. There's a detection turret, and there's this, which is a sonar buoy, by the way. What is this? A radar target simulator? What is this? Aha, I know what that is. And there's that as well. I think maybe they just prefab the same thing over and over again. But yeah, no, I'm gonna wait on... Ping them on Discord. Thank you. Weird House, I've been working on the Varanus. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay then, so... The actual objective of the stream is... Last time, we simplified the ship categories for the Soul Republic. In fact, I tried to simplify them even more after stream, and then Tactical Spetty basically said, please don't do that, I just changed things. And I was like, my bad. Alright, so we need to actually sort... because we filled all these slots, we can do whatever the hell we want now. We can sort the small stuff where it actually needs to be, and we need to sort... Well, basically, we need to check the sizes of all the ships and put them where they're actually supposed to be. So we're going to order them. So I'm going to have literally notes here. Right. I'm going to do this old school with pencil and paper, because that's a good idea. So we're going to look at our spreadsheet, and we're going to start with Strife Song. Right. Let's just go here. We don't even need to spawn them in, actually. We can just kind of do it. Right, so... Do we do it by block count? That would probably be a good idea. Alright, ping them on Discord. Just random holes in the arm belt. Ooh. What is this pencil? Is it a new type of keyboard? Oh yes, it's the newest hot thing. Should we just do it by block count, do you think? Right, so... Maybe I should do it by... How hard is this going to be? It's going to be hard. I would just use cost. Yeah, cost or block count, do you think? Yeah, ooh. Alright then, so... Let's go... Varanus is 195713. Nope, I'm gonna type it. I'm gonna type it, I have to. Right. Gonna have a brand new notepad thing. Ooh. Block count is gonna be dependent on weapon choices and stuff. Cost is more reliable. Volume, yeah, I'm looking at, if we don't have to spawn this in, that'll speed this up a lot bit. Alright, so... Varanus 190 1925 713 Wydra 189 181. Alright, so that goes above there. We should try and order these. Alright, this is definitely not going to be... Alright, so a lion. A lion. This is going to be a very exciting stream. Possibly should have done this off camera now, I think about it. Grimalis from small to medium and Ignotus from medium to small. Right. Okay, so a lion. 3, 8, 7, 5, 7, 2. And that goes over there. This could take a hot second. Alright, chat, so how are we doing? How are we doing today? Alright, Archimedes. Archimedes. 3, 8, 7, 1, 3, 5. That goes there. Ursum. Whoop, thank you. Oh wait, actually I have a sheet with the cost already on it. Oh yeah, you do! What the hell am I doing? Yes, I think I need to go find that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I just cost myself viewers by just typing in Notepad a lot. Blurg. This is what happens when you don't have a plan. Right. Please come back, those people who left. I swear this will be more interesting. In the meantime, I'm going to stretch. Right. Hold on a minute. Let's go find that document. Whoop! And let's just do that. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm literally just gonna spawn in things to shoot each other, because that will be funny. Whee! Pinged you within Discord. Thank you, John. Thank you, Marcel, for the hydrate. Please look at the Clarias do a swim. Alright, let's go here. Okay then, right, this is very helpful. Okay then, so... Alright, so we're doing like... easy, medium, hard, godly, but... Folks, how are we supposed to do this? How do you sort... If we do it like this, it's just gonna mean that, it's just gonna mean that the small stuff is easier and the large stuff is bigger, and it's not quite that simple, is it? I made it. Hello, Azusa! Oh boy, small ships. I think maybe volume should be the way to go, because remember that missiles throw off the cost a lot? Doesn't have to be sorted by difficulty, this is how I did it. Okay. Alright, so that's the costs at the very least. Then so you don't have to write down the cost for each one. Thank you. Well, that'll be very helpful. Alright, we should probably... Alright, let's see here. It's really annoying how the volume isn't shown there, and that's a lot of ships. That is a lot of ships. Hold on, I want to see something here. We spawn in the Varanus. Can we copy-paste the volume? No, we cannot. Yeah, what the hell? Why are there just random gaps in the armor? There's also random bits which are not painted, or so it seems. Cheapest to most expensive, top to bottom in each column. I figured that out, yeah. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do we even need to? Does it matter? What the hell? Varanus does have random holes in it. What? Guys, I thought I had this stream planned, and apparently I don't. How are we supposed to sort these in a manner that isn't hideously boring to look at? Varanus was built by McDonald, which I think led to weird changes happening, not necessarily getting caught. You know what? Bugger this. Like, I can sort this out at some other point. I can literally... Because it doesn't make for good television, so I think we've got to go on with the difficulty shuffle. Easy way by far is going to be by cost, except that... That's gonna screw up, like, what actual difficulty these things are. Like... These things are like, every single one of these is now in its category, like, for a reason, and it's not just based on how big it is. So if I do it just by cost, it's gonna be like... I don't know, it's gonna be annoying. You know what? You know what? Screw it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to add quote marks. There we go. That's how we do things. Alright, on with the difficulty shuffle, because I've just looked at this and thought to myself, you know what? It doesn't matter. In the campaign itself, these things are just going to be ships. They're literally just going to be ships. Also, why is that not showing up? Hello? Why, Google, do you do this? There we go. Fixed it! Either way. Yeah, this is also what I mean. It's gonna be annoying regardless. Yep, no, bugger. Yep, I mean, yeah. Right, so the thing is like that. This is going to be, like, in true naval military tradition, this arrangement here is going to be, like, a weird legacy. It's going to be, like, the funny clothes that people wear sometimes. I just described every culture and tradition ever, and then I'm just not going to touch this because we don't need to. It's going to be confusing right up until someone explains it, and then it'll be fine. Yeah, right, nope. Bugger this for a laugh. We're going to be moving on with the shuffling. The shuffle! Okay, so now we're onto the aircraft. So... Right, the first 15 minutes of the stream was me faffing around, trying to fix a problem that didn't actually need to be fixed, and that's always nice. That's always very nice. Alright then, so... We're gonna start with the goat. The greatest of all time. So let's spawn in the goat, so that people can look at it. Where is it? Am I in the right folder? Yes, I am. This is one of the first things, I think that was ever uploaded. Ever submitted to Swole, actually. Old-timey. Very old-timey. Alright. Did something get rejected? I just stepped out and came back. Well, no, nothing got rejected. Well, I rejected my own idea. Playtesting is going to be interesting. Yep. Yes, it is. Alright, so the Great Expert Difficulty Shuffle. Right. Goat. Squadron. Alright, so now we do this. Everyone look at the thing. Yeah, I don't think this thing's gonna be able to take on the Argear at all, so there's that. Alright, so, the thing just above the goat is the Exaret. So yeah, that's good. Let's see here. Exaret. And the thing just below it is the twig. Alright, and not applicable, I don't know what this is. Alright, so, first things first, the Exaret. Who made this? It's Henry Wong. This is one of Henry Wong's designs. Old school. Goat Squadron. Okay, so... Right, so the goat is 58515. The Exaret is... It's a 2-on-1, roughly. Yep, so we're gonna go... Republic. And goat. And Exaret goes over here. I forgot, I don't remember what the Exaret is. Well, I like this plane design, the weird thruster right beneath the cockpit makes it look very unique, yay. Okay, yep. I have an update on the assassin, there's a couple of goats escorts, so not totally defense against flying stuff. Oh, neat! Right, we need to let Tactical Spaghetti know if you haven't already, so it can go into the folder. And probably I should go grab it at some point. I mean, you can disable the Argus weapons and test against the SF-22-170, lol. What is the SF-2170? Oh, boy. The Exaret is very strong. It looks like a plane that would have been built at the end of World War II, beginning of World War II, jet at the time. MiG-9 was the base. Very neat looking draft, post in Discord. Okay. Let's go find that, just because... Help! Help! Ooh. Oh, neat. Okay. Let's go get that while we can. 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 Gotta get that while we can. There's some free border sing for you. This is very good television, what's happening right now. I hope everyone knows. This is why I have a face cam, so you can at least tell that someone is alive on the other end here. Constructibles, Platono. I do want to see this thing before we do anything else. There we go. And let's just do a little testy test. Oh, that's the Exorit. Trying to remember. Oh yeah. Oh gods. Okay. Yep. Nope. The Exorit is an air superiority fighter, as I recall. This thing, I think, is second only to the Nightingale in terms of how good it is at, like, fly swatting. They're dogfighting. Whee! They are also firing their missiles uselessly into space? What is happening? Whee! This thing, oh yeah, this is the thing based on the Phantom, yeah? The Argus plane, not very good. Alright, XR, they're also very neatly. The goats are great escorts for the assassins, are slow enough they can actually keep formation. Yeah, good. Yep, looks like some more goats got disintegrated. This one definitely got a little bit disintegrated. Whee! These missiles are not having much luck hitting anything. Is the Exarch broken? Hope not. Oh no! Oh no! Whee! Sploosh. Right, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that the Exarch's, cleaned house quite nicely. Yep! Okay, yeah. So, Exarch is, nasty... Why is this flying backwards? Why is it flying backwards? I didn't know it could do that. This seems illegal. What? Help? Oh, it's on a tractor beam. Ooh, interesting. What kind of bonkers dogfighting bread is the Ceratonia? Missiles are mostly for runs on bigger targets. The XR uses APS. Yeah. Do. I think it's on a turret. Anyway, alright, let's type this. So, goat got gutted. So yeah, it's not exactly on par with a godly fighter jet. So there is that. So now let's look at the goat again, which is about 58. Let's round it up to 59,000 materials. Damn it. And goat squadron. And what was it? Twig. And that is unfortunately a 2-on-1. I mean a 1-on-1. What was it? It was like 58,000, 45. Yeah. Alright then, Twigs versus... oh boy. This thing is very... what is this based on? It's based on something. Goat is hard for sure. They're a competent intercept that just have... they're more, but are outclassed by more crazy designs. Yeah. How well are they doing against, yeah, the Twigs are... the Twigs are currently winning. I don't remember this happening before. I think these two have been tested against each other before. The Twigs actually, I think, might... whoop. Whee. Oh, why did you go for that one, you fool? Yeah, whatchamacallit? The goats are currently losing. Or at least it looks like it. I do like that thruster. That is quite fun. Maybe putting the hottest block in the center of mass wasn't the best idea, though. She's going down, going down. Oh yeah, MiG-21 because MiG rhymes with twig. Right, very good. Hello, Dr. Dooley. I'm glad you're here, actually, because we had a look at the Warjet that you posted on the workshop. Is that the right blueprint? Because there's weird gaps in it. There's like an empty turret well or something. The goats are pretty slow. Yeah, they're quite slow. Quite slow. There's... I think the twigs are going to take it. Except now every single plane is so damaged. Can't check on my work. Okay, we'll just sit on that one for now. Twig, 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 goat, goat. Okay, I'm willing to call this one a draw because it looks like all the planes are so... Never mind. The twigs are winning. Let's lock onto the one goat that yet lives. If the turret well is empty, that seems wrong. Okay. 334 subs in 3 weeks is crazy work. You're talking about Barons of the North, right, Azusa? I loaded in a rush yesterday trying to make the stream. Yeah, no, don't rush. Don't rush. You're okay. They can actually do well. Strike fighter, special on the Davis on the go is surprisingly decent. Yeah, I noticed. It's pretty good. Wow. Dodge. Barons of the North, yes. Yeah. Okay, then. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that the twigs have won that. Goat. Oh, gutted again. So let's see how well it does against the tufted duck. Yep, I'm gonna move on from that. Alright, let's go here. Alright. Goat. 58,000. And let's just see. Oh, interesting. This is still basically a 1v1. It's like 1 point nothing. Alright, so the tufted duck is actually more expensive. Interesting. Power creep. That happens. Does the goat have any missile defense at all? If it loses against the tufted duck, then it's like, oh dear. Yeah, the goat doesn't have missile defense at all, and it's kind of slow. This might be an easy design after all, folks. Yeah, no, the ducks are clobbering it. Keep thinking it's Friday until Very vulnerable, unfortunately. I think the goat is better than twig purely because it doesn't get hard countered by missile proofing. That feels like an oversight. Yeah. Although the goat, yeah, it has literally no missile defense at all. Like none. I think it might need some. Are they both meant to be fighters? I'm late. They are meant to be fighters. They're both in the fighter category. So, let's see here. They are... Yep, jet fighter category. Well, this is kind of what you would expect from seeing like a MiG-19 go up against a... what looks to be... I don't know what this thing is meant to look like. Eurofighter, honestly. Or Mirage, I guess. Anyway. I think the ghost needs some decoys. Love very Swiss. Okay then, so Goat got gutted a third time. Alright, so now we gotta go look at our new assassin squad because it's been updated. Right, so... Right, so 3 assassins and 2 goats. They have collided with each other. That feels like a bad thing. Maybe they should spawn farther apart from each other. And aside from that, they're all exactly the same as they were. By looks of it, yes. Wait, what the? Alright. Why is Piranha auto-modded? Oh, I don't know. Sub, okay, the goat is a MiG-9, not 19. Sorry, what the hell is a MiG-19? Look it up if you want. Hello, LS Echo. This never happened when I was testing them. Yeah, that... Welcome to the content curse of From the Depths, which is, you can test things, like, when you're not recording it, it works flawlessly every time, and the moment OBS is running, they will do stupid stuff. Right when everyone is looking. So, yeah, there is that. Alright, so... I'm just gonna trust that this thing is all good, so let's just go here and replace the assassins. And... Aha! Alright, just get rid of that, and just going to make a note here that the assassins have been updated. Although it's already an updated blueprints folder, so Spaghetti probably is already founded. Alright, so let's go here. Updated. Alright, realizing how much of the villains have no bodies and just vibe-based armor made making counters for them much easier. I mean, yeah, like they die instantly to lasers. What is the assassin based on? The F111? Goat's also good at drawing fire away from the assassins. Well, this is going to be so unfair to everything that's being tested against them now. It also means that we can actually test, like, the assassin squad, like, well against other things. So let's go here, which is 219, let's say 292. 292. How many goats is that? .292 divided by 59. 292 divided by 59 is 5. It is a 5-on-1. Alright, the goats are gonna win this simply because the assassins, just because the assassins, like, can't really attack aircraft at all. So there is that. But if nothing else, it's fun to watch planes do plane things. And yep, content curse has happened. They've collided with each other. So yeah, true, Downrun. And yeah, Downrun, you might want to spawn them further apart. I'm gonna have a note. I'm gonna put a little notey note on that. Craft should spawn further apart. There we go. And yeah, let's see. We need to go find that one over here. Let's see if this one goat can shoot down everything. That is a lot of little planes. You gotta love a dogfight. Yeah, when this little guy gets shot down, the fight's over. I'm not sure what we were expecting. It won because the assassins are not anti-air, like, at all. I was about to say this little guy's doing really well, and then he died. Right. Yep. Let's see here. What's happening to this assassin? Look at this thing go. So all ships just look... So all everything just looks good in every fleet color. So unfair. Oh yeah, MiG-19 was... Okay, intercepted, that wasn't that well known because it exploded. I gotcha. Cyphers do bad for it, neither is CR. Cover on Rebellion. Set to render only at 500 meters. Yeah. Ah, this thing is now in space. Hello! Someone is in space. Someone is in space. Someone is in space. The assassins are in space. And they're dead. One, because our squad is torp bombers. Alright, now let's see how well this thing does against a submarine. I don't think it can do anything against a submarine, because that would be kind of silly. Alright, Goot Squadron, Amphitasma Alliance, and Pursuer Wolfpack goes down here. Let's see if it can hit submarines at all. Pursuer. Yellow submarine, for irony's sake. Right. Okay. Goats are granting 8 killing power, they just need more survival. Yeah, we need a decoy on them. The hell may be a bit less like now. I found an unused camera controller that I got in there for some reason. Got 10 more FPS after removing. Oh, nice! Thanks, Spaghetti. Well done. We'll try. I thought I was done with break time from FTD, but I might need a bit longer. It's okay. Take your time. You decorated a helicopter. How are the goats doing? They're not doing great. One of them is on fire. Just a little bit. Sizzle, sizzle. This is why I do not believe in wings. I do not believe in them. Source for wings? Oh, wow. Yeah, the goats are just so vulnerable to everything. It's like, yeah, nah. And let's see here. No blocks taken off, and no blocks taken off whatsoever. Yellow Submarine Brigade wins. Okay, then. Just gonna, yeah, Goat got... I think this is a regular design, honestly. It's not, this is not hard. Gutted a third time, and Augur is... Nope. Okay, so let's review. Against the Goat only won against the Assassin Squad because the Assassins literally cannot hit aircraft, so... This feels regular to me at the moment. It probably would do a lot better if it had a decoy on it, but for now, I think back in regular, because this is, or maybe even easy. Need some decoys, maybe some interceptors. At this point, I'd like you to take a look at the target grid boat I made and tell me if it's too complex. No! No, I'm busy. Don't interrupt my stream, please. Alright, so let's go over here. What was I doing? Alright, so here's the goat. The goat, I think, is gonna be... Let's do a bonus fight against the Kiskadi and see who wins. Yep. I'm not likely to be here for the next few years, but I would like to be here to provide insight when the Peregrine gets tested. Would you be willing to test in this stream if that's not fine? I mean, the picture shared in the Discord... It's just a 10-second yes. Oh, yeah, that! Nah. Nah, because, nah. The short answer is no. If you can do it in breadboard, it's probably fine. On stream, I'll get that Solnite Air Galley done next. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let's go here. Wait. Hold on. Putting this here now. What the hell? Wait, what is happening? Then the Eagle may be getting an update. Okay, well... We'll have to see also what it does. Because, I don't know. For now, yeah, go for it. At the very least, let's see what it does. Alright, moving right along. We need to do the difficulty shuffle. Okay, so... Goat. Alright, no. Kiskadee. Kissadee's nuts. I hurt myself. I took psychic damage from myself. Okay then. Quadratic. Hello, Cetus Invictus. Hello. Okay, what do we want to do here? We want to go here. Planes. Good. And let's just check. Kiskadee is... That is about... 1, 2, 3. It is a 3v1. Let's see. Right. Kiskadee. I think that, 3v1, let's see how we do. I think these guys are also based on MiGs, or something like it. Alright, let's see what happens. The goats do not have good missile defense. Although these things also don't have good missiles, so there is that. Never mind! This thing's on fire! Alright. That is one Kiskadee down, that's one goat down. I can't tell who's winning. The goats are not winning. Again, like, wow, how did these things end up in hard? It's a mystery. Like, did these things once have decoys and now they just don't? Huh. We might need to drop this straight down to easy. Or medium. Yeah, this thing has lost against every other jet fighter. Like, literally all of them. Huh. First time I managed to catch the stream in time, but been a VOD man till now. Well, welcome to the actual live stream. MiG-21. Kiskadee is based on the English Electric Lightning. Okay, it's British. Border Vomit. Yeah. I refuse to acknowledge Britain as a real place, so I'm calling cap on that. Rude! Typical American. Are they old? First time in a while. Was that a yes or no to testing the Peregrine early? I have streamer brain. Hold on a minute, let's go here. Testing the Peregrine early. Oh, right. Right. Gets very scary. Doesn't feel quite godly to me. Those who don't want it to be hard. Alright, so... Right, okay. Note about testing the Peregrine now. Okay, do we want to skip it? Alright, chat. Now I know it. I'm not sure what you were asking. You've got to remember there's so many bloody craft in this campaign. That I was just, like, really struggling to, like, remember what the hell you were talking about, so... Hold on. Jeez. Okay. Alright, so basically what you're saying is the Peregrine should probably be godly. Yes or no testing the Peregrine? I mean, we can do that. They've just been at the Campfire for a while, so there wasn't a lot of basis for comparison. Test the Peregrine. Okay. You would essentially just be doing the space segment for the... I mean, we can test... Yeah. That's okay. Alright, we can do that. Let's just put the goats where they belong, because this thing, I'm bumping it down to easy for now. I don't know if it'll ever get promoted beyond there, so let's go here. Insert one row above. Goats go to easy. How did that end up in expert? I'm very confused. Maybe I just did it by cost. Jeez. Alright, so let's skip back down to... What is it? Huh? Okay, well then. I never put this over here. Interesting. So that's land vehicles. Alright, let's look at the Peregrine while we have the builder of the Peregrine here. So we're going to do that. So, let us spawn in the Peregrine. There it is. I do remember this thing is nasty as hell, though, so... Alright, so... Peregrine... Now you're gonna make me a Peregrine. Okay. Biggest satellite pulled a pair smile. That fair, quite enjoyable to play against. Did you grab the new oh, bollocks, where was it? Where's the new version? Okay, right. Did you grab the new version? Did you grab... No, I didn't. Didn't know there was a new version. I know that now. Let's have a look at the new version. Don't mind me. Just... Hurdy-gurdy-gurdy-gurdy-goo. What's new about this? Why are there no nukes? Why are there no nuclear weapons? It's a file you don't need to back out the game. I didn't back out of the game. I got the new file. How am I supposed to back out of the game? Wait, what? Discord, you are pinged. You got it. For the godly slot, that's an issue. Right, this thing is supposed to spawn nukes, right? Where is the nuke? Is it? Found it. Alright, NC Cloud Jumper, which I believe is in... Whoops. I believe that's in the drone section. Or is it? There we go. Whoops. Right, is this thing... this thing doesn't spawn in with its little nuke friends anymore, apparently. Okay, then. There we go. Got it. The nuke is just not spawned with it. It'll still spawn them. Well, it will now that I've set it up. What the hell am I looking at? Is anyone else seeing those black dots just floating across the screen there? Is that dead pixels? What's happening? What the hell is that? Help! I'm scared. Seems like a craft preview thingy. Oh, bug. Oh, bugger. Alright, let's read. That's gonna drive me nuts, so let's see if it's still there. It's still there. Is it still there? It appears to have gone away now. Good, good, good. F2D is a perfectly coded game. Those are on the stream. Seam in the map? Maybe. That would be weird. Okay. I do not remember what distance. I'm just going to spawn it above the clouds and hope for the best. Alright. Peregrine. New Peregrine. Alright. Cool. So here's the Peregrine. What do we test it against is the question. So, testing against other spacecraft is a little bit difficult. How we do? We might have to test this against one of the... against one of the Carcave spacecraft, actually. Because we don't have anything else. Except those things are... except it's really damn strong. I think this can probably take the godly spacecraft slot, really. Cannon pointed straight down. Alright, that's what Downrun was actually saying. Alright. As the Spaghetti Man, I am pleased to see some spaghetti code. Tended to be at 1,500 meters. Well, we seem to have managed that. Is the game paused? It was paused. There we go. Okay, which one? Shall we throw it against the... Shall we just throw it against the atom and see what happens? Right. Well, that's, look of the atom. Or maybe it should be the entropy. Nah, entropy is probably going to end up godly anyway. Then back over here, the Paragon, the Aquarius. And, okay, that'll frickin' do, pig. Alright, let's see here. This is 300k. How well does this thing do against other spacecraft? Gonna be interesting to see. Gonna be interesting to see. That is 300. The atom is more expensive. I do remember that. Do I have the latest edition of the atom, which is 1.6 million? 1646. 1646. Alright, test against conventional ships, airships, spacecraft, and submarines. I'll test it how I like, thank you. Okay, ground attack satellite. Yes, I remember. Yes, I remember. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so this thing is that. We go back out here. And 1.6 million. Oh, darn it. What was it? Not the bloody electron. Damn it. It's okay, it's 1.6 something. 1.6 something. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4 of these things about. Roughly. Just give me suggestions. You seem to be a bit stuck on what to do. Sorry. Alright, because it does burst, so it's often better against bigger targets because they're more paragons. The atom does have a sizable lambs, that is true. Very true. What did I say again? 1.6, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. So here's one more. Can this thing aim straight forwards is the question. Too low? What? Okay, then. Wait, what altitude is this? Okay, well, screw me, I guess. I hate it when craft can't find their own damn altitude, because, like, what does this look like? What does 1,500 meters even look like? Okay, screw it. We're gonna hop into the actual custom battle simulator thing, because that's, unfortunately, how we're gonna have to do this. Standard fight setup. Where are we? Okay, this is good. Okay, frickin' grr. 1, 2, 3, 4. 500 cybers distance. Altitude, and over here, we're gonna put the atom. Well, there ends our streak. Right, 1,500 meters, whoops. 500 meters for everything, just checking that's good. And just checking, just for giggles, we're gonna set proper fleet colors. There we go. There we go. We're winning. Literally how they work. Wasn't the rule that they had to. Wait, what? Does it... Spam again. Wasn't the rule that they had to. Yes, I know. I know. Non-FTD and FTD, that height doesn't have gravity. Just sort of wonder. should be... I mean, it was above... Oh, right. No, it would also be 5. Those are just the atom. 7, including drones, I think. Hold on. Let's check the math quickly. Alright, it's 1 more. My bad! My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. It's one of those streams. It's one of those streams. It's one of those streams. Alright, that should all be good. 0G, gravity star is going to weaken above like 700. Okay. Oh, hello, Continental Shelf. I missed you. Where are we? Okay, nope, back to setup. Right, hold on. Alright, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tiles east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. That's better. Yeah, well, we've been having a lot of Sawol streams because that's just kind of how life works. How's the atom doing? You think you're safe from flamethrowers in space? I have bad news for you. Well, now we have an answer to how Sawol can defend itself from Glakave's space nonsense. The answer is... Uh-oh. The atom can go higher. Uh-oh. Oh, it's also trying to get right above it. Are they gonna... Huh, the Peregrines are just charging. They're also repairing each other. They've also stopped firing. Hold on a minute. Why are you not firing, sir? Yeah, the Peregrines are losing this. Why are the Peregrines not firing? What's happening? Oh, there they go. Oh, do they fire in bursts? Oh, wow, that's mean. This thing got right under it. Okay, then. I might have spoken too soon. Alright. Or not. The Peregrines, I don't think are going to win, per se. Spaceship fighting satellites. Running speed, they have a 1-minute reload. Yeah, it's pretty much all the spacecraft are. Yeah, burst rail by the looks of it. Probably won't win. The atom is going to take a lot of damage. I mean, yeah, they dropped the atom below 90% health, which is honestly impressive. I mean, this is definitely a godly. It's just not as godly as the atom, because the atom is ridiculous. Also, I like how the nukes are, like, distracting the sub-vehicles. That is kind of funny. The nukes might need better target prior, because they really shouldn't be going for, like... Yeah, look at this. The cloud jumpers are, like, going for the drones. Absolutely not what should be happening. Well, then. Oh, wow. The atom might die. Oh, wow. Ducks-mageddon. Well then, I wasn't expecting to see a space fight today, but, well, here we are. Nukes we swapped out for Wildcard S. I was struggling with target prior on nukes because I like my nukes. I like my nukes 1x2. Oh. Double check. 0G is 1,300 to 1,800. Ooh. Honestly, I just put stuff in space, like, for less air resistance, so, like, never particularly fussed. Oh, hello. One of the nukes has finally decided to show up. Oh, 3 of the nukes have decided to show up. Wait a minute. Oh, the Atom has run out of, No, it hasn't run out of sub-vehicles. And the nukes collided with each other. Well done, lads. Well done. And one of the Peregrines just died. Oh yeah, I think, it was mentioned that, the Peregrines are vulnerable to plasma. Guess what the Atom has? Accidentally went to space, and it's pretty chill up there, but kind of hard to breathe. Yeah, it's a bit stifling. That one nuke is having serious trouble trying to catch the Atom. Oh my word, that's a lot of nuclear weapons. Are any of them gonna catch the Atom? I don't think so. The Atom... How fast is this thing? Pretty fast. Let's see here. Are you gonna make it? Yes, you are. No, you're not. You're gonna... What are you gonna do, little guy? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. Wow, this is... Okay, one of the Peregrines just disintegrated. There's one Peregrine left. What just exploded? Alright, there's a whole conga line of nukes here that could catch the Atom, but they're not gonna manage it because they keep zipping up and down a lot. They're essentially halving their own speed, and they're gonna collide with each other. Let's see how this Peregrine's doing. Not good. Because it's burning to death. Yeah, nope. This was a pretty solid fight, honestly, but, also, yeah, the nukes collided with each other. Whoopsie daisy. If renaming Starlight Presence vehicles automatically, I'll just name my little area like the wife. Har, 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 har. Very funny. Atom outrunning the nuke. To be fair, the Atom was probably made specifically to counter Soul's orbital nuclear program. Yeah. Or just as a flex. As Gakave likes to do. Yep, Peregrine is, burning to death. This little drone is like, I'll come save you. I'm... Jeez. Oh, this is very silly. And now... Yep. I think lore-wise, the Soul Republic could probably afford a lot more Peregrines than the Carver Dominion could afford Atoms. Yeah. A flamethrower drone? Oh yeah, flamethrower drones are like really good. Very handy. They can fight in space. Did you know? I think the Peregrine just, something exploded. Yep. Something is going sizzle sizzle. Yep, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the Peregrine lost this one. Lost, but put up a very good fight against a target it wasn't designed for. Jolly good. Alright, now let's hop back into setup, and honestly, maybe we should just stay here for now. Okay, so there's that, and then there's the Aquarius. So let's go here. And, whoop, wait, no, I was in the right place. Alright, Aquarius, which is a lot bigger, actually, so let's, so that's that. So what is 427 divided by 338? 427 divided by 338 equals 1.2. It is a 1v1. It is a 1v1. It is a 1v1. Apply to all, and let's just be very confusing and have both of these things on Sewol colors. Bergen's a lot more durable than Boost. It's 1v1. Thank you, people. Alright, I just realized it's an hour into the stream, so, but I don't want to miss this, so... Where are they? Where'd they go? Help! Oh, there they are. Right, go forth, you little bastards. These are very similar craft, actually. Well, this is a very exciting fight. Why is the Peregrine not... I mean, the Aquarius not moving? Aha! It's aiming for the nuke. That is unfortunate. Whoop. Nuke overshot. Alright, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the Peregrine is probably gonna win this. Because the Aquarius is not turning fast enough. Who would have thought satellites dueling would be so interesting? Look at that. Also, somebody doesn't have any missile defense, which is interesting. Or nuke defense. That is so much heavy armor. Wow, that's getting right in there, ain't it? Oh, yeah, she's getting right in there. Look at that. She's getting right in there deep. Evil, name a stone-like craft the Sappho. Yeah, well, will lesbians exist? Yes. Yes, they do. Thank goodness. Alright, what the hell were we doing with our lives? Yes, just for you, I'm gonna improve the wild car's ass. Yay, people are being so nice. Wow, that little plasma gun is actually doing really well here. I think the Aquarius is falling out of the sky. But the Peregrine is getting shot point-blank range with a plasma gun. Uh-oh. Wow. Oh, wow. Somebody got flanked. This is the power of friendship. And this is the power of using sub-vehicles against frontsiders. Oh, wow. Oh, the Peregrine is in deep trouble. Oh, well, how about that? The Aquarius won. Kind of. Alright, so the real winner was the Stargull here. That was really funny. Oh yeah, like lesbian triggering the automod is like really disappointing. It's like, wow. Okay. Oh no, that didn't trigger it. I figured it out. What did trigger it? Blue tips on the hill with the Wild God 2. I mean, one uncomfortable fact we all need to accept is that we need to standardize the suicide vehicles across each faction, because Sewol in particular has too many. We need to pick one and just roll with it. Which means at some point we're going to have the nuclear, I don't know, arms test or something like that. Lesbians exist, lesbians exist, lesbian sexist. Are you just testing the auto mod now, Azusa? Alright, so I'm going to go back to the main menu. Hold on, I'm going to go to setup, and I'm going to save this as our placeholder. And I'm just going to hop over to Neater and give you some main menu time while I go run ads. Right. Is anything going to spawn, though? Or do I need to do this? Right. Spawn craft, you bastards. Damn it! There we go. Alright, enjoy main menu time. And I will vanish briefly. And I will have a lovely cup of tea. Okay then. Oops. Ads! See you soon!
They're the realistic faction, so they're everyone's favorite. And well, there's just a number of things. There's like at the moment, a lot of their ships are too similar to each other. B, people have a lot of opinions on that example. C, also because people kind of defaulted to making them like a faction that's in the original game, which is not what I intended. So, kind of screwed the boots around a little bit. And also, so how much of that chat heard? Like, I speak truth, cat. If you heard that, good. I love you.
Be nice to Suki and be helpful, right?
They are. They're being very.
Like and subscribe so you can get money from the tea.
Yep. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like tea. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like me having tea. Like, comment, and subscribe if tea you like having me with tea, me, and tea and tea also. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like tea. Like, comment, and subscribe if, I don't want to say TT. Let's say that's not the power.
Yes.
Good thing I turned the webcam off. Too spicy for the internet. I don't remember if this is black. That's what I see.
It is black tea, yes.
Okay. That is black. That's blue.
True. So just brown tea we've been lied to.
Yes. It's racist to call that black tea. Back I go
Have fun.
to the content mine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
cat has been left with the main menu as stimulus. It's all good. Okay, people, did you miss me? Did you miss anything? Okay, then. Yeah, we heard a lot of it. Of the Seoul trauma dumping in the background. Yep. Sounds of happiness continue in the background. Actually, I had trouble, like... Chat, how do you articulate how... Why is it that it's always so woeful? That, like, is the, like... Ah! Woe is us! Kiss, marry, kill. Megalodon, tear, angel shark. Kiss, marry, kill. I would kill the angel shark. I would kiss the tear. I would marry the megalodon. Because she's Meg. Except I have a kelpie, so I can't do that. Okay. Let's see there. Okay, then. What were we doing? We were doing this. Alright, let's hop into... back over there. Continue testing the Aquarius. And custom battle. Load. Placeholder. And just check in. Yep, there's the Peregrine. Alright, so... lost and against the Aquarius. Won. But also lost because the... what was it called? Because the Aquarius... This is because the Aquarius's friend shot it in the arse until death. To death. So we'll call that one a draw, definitely. Alright, tufted duck. So, this probably isn't going to surprise anyone. So let's go to planes and go... oh, that's why I do this. Let's do 250. And that is that. And this is literally just to see if it can hit the tufted duck at all. Doesn't need to be cost equivalent. Stargle. There we go. Instruction unclear. God, Pete, you shut up. Where... there. Alright, so here, yonder 'tis the ducks. Stalemate incoming. Okay. Probably. Because the Aquarius is Stargull. That was very funny, it's just like... alright. Stalemate incoming? No, the gluten-free options in NZ are trash. Well... I can't help you there. Oh, stalemate, you say? Mm-hmm. Are you sure about that? Because it looks like the tufted ducks managed to... whoop, don't collide with each other, lads. Don't collide with each other. How good are these nukes at hitting airplanes, by the way? I'm gonna go with... boss window. This could be a very long fight. Oh, boy. Oh, lordy. Ooh. Fraught. Difficult. Oh, God. Oh, this is the tensest thing. Someone clip this preemptively. Or not. I don't know. Oh, one of the tufted ducks got hit. Oh, one of the tufted ducks really got hit. Where'd it go? Where duck? Oh, there duck. Ah, yes, somebody flew too close to the sun and got annihilated. Let's see if this fella managed to outrun two nukes at once. Alright, one of the ducks is dead. What was that about a stalemate? Oh, that's the second time this week on stream where, like, two nukes, multiple nukes have been trying to chase something, and they've collided with each other. Well then. Ah! Where am I? Help! Help! And that nuke got... why did that explode? Yeah, this is not a stalemate. If this was material equivalent, the Peregrine would probably lose. What the... why are those just exploding? Has the Peregrine managed to shoot its own nukes multiple times? And in the story of Hickory, he's also warned not to fly too low. Yeah. Nukes will change. Gotcha. Yeah, they do seem to have behavior issues. Right, this is probably where the stalemate comes in. Let's see if we fly. If we go down there, we can see from up here whether that. What the hell is happening? Why are the nukes exploding so early? Are they just colliding with missiles? Maybe they explode when they run out. They might do. Hold on a minute. What's hilarious is that this the duck is not even. Hold on. Let's see here. Aha! Somebody. That's not out of materials. Hold on, let's follow you. Let's see. I think maybe it was just running into friendly bullets and getting shot. Huh. Schrodinger's nuke. Perceive it, and you... Whoopsie daisy. It is kind of cool how planes can kind of... Uh-oh. 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 Oh, lordy. No. Ah! I should probably stop this before people feel sick. Yeah, these nukes seem to have that problem that nuclear weapons have, well, some nukes, in that they, like, at the last second they get janky and they don't actually finish the target. So yeah, nukes getting replaced? Got it. Why will we run out of materials with the ship? Oh, now there's two of them. Alright, are we gonna have the thing where the nukes collide with each other? Yep, Looney Tunes style. Well done, lads. I'm gonna give this still the 5-minute mark before we, or maybe not even then. Maybe another 20 seconds or something like that. I've just lost the plot. Where are we? You know what? I'm gonna call this, alright. So, yeah, definitely stalemate, although by the looks of it... Yeah, this is gonna take a very, very long time. Honestly, the duck is probably gonna run out of materials before the Peregrine does. So yeah, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and call this a draw. Draw. Neither can finish the other off. Finish the other off. But they can kill each other. Alright, Assassin Squad. Duck would likely win a material equivalent fight. Yep. Right, back we go. Right, so we've got the Peregrine, and now we need the Assassin. Again, 1v1, just to see. Alright then, let's see here. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Peregrine was blinded because it wasn't shooting. Alright, yeah. Probably need some kind of token anti-swarm defense. Possibly. Maybe duct tape on a laser or something. I thought it had a laser, actually. Alright, so the actual assassins aren't going to be doing much. This is mostly just to see if the Peregrine can shoot them. I think if the nukes are made to be more... to be better at, like, shooting stuff, that would probably be good. Why is it aiming for the smallest thing? That's weird. Alright, Peregrine got hit. Oh no, don't fly straight up, that's very bad. And there's a nuke doing nuke things, going for the smallest target. As it does. Okay, there we go. It can hit the goat, that's very nice. Yes, very nice. So many things seem to use fire. Generally, AI missiles are not the best idea. Okay, yeah, maybe not a laser then. Honestly, the Peregrine is fine the way it is. This still counts as godly simply because it is a frickin' space. Is a horrible space thing. Alright, so this goat got gotten. Yep, there you go. Right, and now the assassin's got to do it. So technically it's one. It killed the escorts. So. Killed goat escorts. Let's actually see if it can shoot down one of these assassins. My money is it will be able to. I think these nukes will be able to do the trick. Whee! Well, the Peregrine is burning materials very quickly, but then again, so are the assassins. Why aren't you going for the thing that's closer? What's wrong with you? Target prior? What's that? Magnet bombs for submarines? Yeah, the main gun. I think that this thing will actually do just fine against submarines. Yeah, this assassin is probably gonna get nuked. Possibly. Oh, inch by inch. Oh, this is such a tease. The nukes are amphibious. The nuke deco is very good. Are the nukes going to collide with each other is the question. Yep. Oopsie poopsie. Someone. Yeah. Nah. This is not gonna work. How fast is this? That is 155 meters per second. That's 165, but it keeps bouncing up and down like a silly person. Get my craft to designate targets for my nukes. How do you do that? Alright, so this is a big fat stalemate. Couldn't... Oops. Couldn't hit assassins. Alright, so now let us see how well it do. Let's see how well it do against submarines. Alright, pursuer. And start. Alright. Okay, cool. Bread can do that. They don't even have a mainframe. Wait, wouldn't they instantly despawn from being AI dead? Right, so here are the little submarines, being all little and submarine-y. Yeah, I think the Peregrine will do this, because if the nukes are amphibious, they'll be able to hit this. No worries. The Peregrine does seem to be somewhat missile vulnerable, though. Somewhat. I'm waiting for the splooshes. Aha! Sonar buoys. Where are your buoys at? What just exploded up there? Are these amphibious? They are indeed. At this point, I think the nuke might actually get hit by the Peregrine's own ship. Yep, okay, wow, that actually does very well. That just ate that submarine like no problem. Where's the other one gone? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Doesn't AI also require you to start with an AI as an ID rule? Yeah. AI dead takes 10 seconds to kick in. Oh, that is really sneaky. Might actually do decent damage. I think the Argyr is going to lose. Actually, wait, no. The Peregrine doesn't have that decent missile defense, and the Argyr has a lot of scary missiles, so there is that. Though, yeah, those nukes need work. Like, they are scary as hell, but, actually, I think one of the nukes got torpedoed. I think also this thing might be too buoyant. Oh, there you go. And AI dead. Yep, okay, so no, this thing is a death to submarines. Easy. Kill from space. Okay, now the Argyr, which is going to be an interesting one. I think the Argyr is going to win, simply because the Argyr is, redinky-dink. Where is it? There it is. Alright, should we do material equivalent cost? Yes, we should. Let's add some more peregrines. I know I wasn't doing that before, but this is like, how well does it do against an actual godly submarine? Whoops, that was wrong. And peregrine, and peregrine. Actually, it does 4 of them. Interesting. Yeah, the Argyr is going to lose this one. No nuke hits a submarine in this battle. The great anti-cheese cross. Something Sorol really needed. Flak launch on the peregrine to deal with big missile swarms. Yeah. Alright then. Yeah. Alright, so 1,500. Apply to team. Make sure this. I mean, this and the Argyr is kind of like, oh, you were trying to be cheesy, were ya? I mean, the Argyr is just a big, nasty submarine, so... Right, where is everybody? Yonder 'tis the Argyr. Oh, that poor little plane. Also, the Argyr is a big target, so I think the peregrines are all just gonna light it up. We will have to see, though. Yeah, no, the Argyr's in deep trouble. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, hello! Most of the missiles missed. And the Argyr got... well, it didn't get nuked by something. Don't collide with each other now, lads. That would be very silly. That is scary as hell, isn't it? Ah, those nukes are too buoyant. Yep. Alright then, this might actually... ooh. What just happened over there? Was that collision, or did someone explode? Okay, no, the Argyr might actually win this. Huh. That peregrine, that reload cycle on the peregrine. Cheese face pretty good. Yeah, it does. You can find a nuke. I have some void bread that stops swarms from colliding. Ooh. That would be pretty good. We'll discuss that. That is a future update to happen, definitely. Okay, the Argyr is now... alright, the peregrines have their iron. So that is... oh wow, that thing... yeah, that thing got Tyrannosaurus... I don't know how that happened. I've been watching the Argyr. I guess probably the missile volley just was like, hello! Who wants to die today? It's you, isn't it? Ah, nope, the Argyr's dead. Argyr is dead. Okay, wow, they did it. Alright. 4v11. Alright, yeah, this is definitely a godly craft, because 4v11. Basically, it tells us, okay, yeah, void bread. Okay then. We're doing good. Okay then, so we can safely say the Peregrines are godly. We know that. Now the question is, do we want to close off that godly slot, or do we want to make another one? Question. Let's see then. Let's go here. And I'm just gonna green this so I remember to... Wait, Spaghetti already has that, so I don't need to green that. I also don't need to green this, because again, that's in the updated blueprints thing already. So keep it open. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. May X, Y, and Z have mercy on our souls. Okay then, so Space Next 7. Alright, so we've done that. We've got one more godly satellite open. Alright then, what time is it? It's time for the Falcons, which are going up against the Nightingales, which means they're going to die horribly. It means I can get out of the custom battle thing, which I arbitrarily do not like. Have we done anything for the chain log? I don't think we have, right? Craft additions, craft rejections, nope. Craft added, craft removed. Rule update, nope. Poor Falcons, yeah. Otherwise all the work already done for it will be for nothing. Who's building on that? Does somebody... Whoever's building on this slot here, does anyone know if anyone's doing something for that slot so I can reserve it? Because that would be helpful. Shall we request an anti-space satellite? Yeah, something like the GDI ion cannon would be pretty cool. Except that's straying a little bit. Arnat was building for this. Don't know about. Oh, yep, yeah, nope. If it's Arnat was building for that, then it's open. Then, oh yeah, I really hope Arnat's doing okay. Oh boy. Okay. Designer. Let's have a look at our Falcon squadron, shall we? Where are you? Back to the plains. And this is why I want to do this here. Look at these floppy boys. Floppy, floppy. All floppy, floppy. Yay! Big ass space carrier would go. Honestly, I think it would be really good to have a godly spacecraft themed around the space shuttles. Yes, it needs a space shuttle! Right, I'm gonna put a thing here. It's gonna be hot pink. Look at me making requests. Can fit so many impact. That was Arnat's plan, yeah. Just nick the one from Zoo. The Peregrine can do anti-space, just needs a break tweak to give it a distance against other space target. Yeah. Alright, we're moving on to the Falcon, which I'm assuming is based off the F-16. I'm guessing? I don't know. It's not quite godly, but it could be... Alright, and not applicable. Falcon. Falcon Punch, which is a real thing, by the way. Falcons punch their targets to death. Right, this is another one that's probably not going to be able to do anything against submarines. Alright, so, the Falcon goes up against the Nightingales, the poor bastards. They're not going to win this, but just so we know, it's on record. Nightingale, and then it goes against the Puro 9. Okay, then let's do this. Oh, you poor sods, I'm so sorry. Alright, let's go here. Right, so what is that? 138, 139 divided by 34. 139 divided by 34. 139 divided by 34 equals 4. This is a 4v1. Can the Nightingales do it? Probably can. Why do the Falcons take so long to load in? That scares me. Considerably. Probably because of all the deco or something. Alright then. Right, all of these guys are fast as hell, but the Nightingales are damn good at fly swatting. Yep! Oh boy. That's a lot of EMP though. And fire. Whee! It's not going all the way of the Nightingales, I do have to say. Wait, do those have proxy fuses on them? I think they might. They do! That does make a big difference. Let's go lock onto one of these fellas. Did I miss anything important? Not really, we just figured out weird things. Nope, space shuttle please. We like space shuttle. Impact pack versus small plane. Yeah, it goes like that. The Falcons are actually doing pretty well, all things considered. This Nightingale is really suffering. It's about to lose its jets. Yeah, I think the Nightingales are just too outnumbered. Yeah, that is a problem. And that is the problem with, like, with packs, is that they inflate the cost of your crafts so much. Also, that pack keeps missing because these things are such small targets. Yeah, the Falcons are very, very slippery. Something, something, scaling for numbers, something, something. Yeah, that's why I don't like particle cannons. I don't like using them. They're very pricey for what they actually do. I actually got a comment on the video uploaded earlier, or published earlier, saying that, like, lasers aren't, like, good for planes, and I'm like, are you kidding? Yes, the plane ends up being bigger, but also it is a much better fly swatter and is cheaper than a particle cannon craft. So yeah, I'm like, you sure about that? Also, the comment said that the cost of a weapon doesn't matter for planes because they can get close to their target. And I'm like, yeah, if you want them shot down instantly. Dooley to continue boasting about Lanchester's laws even though he's the only one who cares. Dooley, I forgot what Lanchester's laws even is. Packs have their strength. They do, they certainly do. Packs are like forever one of those weapons where I'm like, when I'm using them, I'm like, wow, this sucks. And like, when they're being shot at my stuff, I'm like, wow, this sucks, but in a different way. This is a long-ass fight. The Falcons are actually, the Falcons are winning. Slowly but surely. They're just burning the cataphracts to death. I mean the nightingales. Yeah, you're about to lose a wing. I mean, more godly interceptors in the plane-centric faction is only a good thing. With a range of weapons, yeah. Out of range? What's that over there? Yep, that... Steering broken. Steering broken. What the... Might hand this one to the Falcons because they've lost a few, but the cataphract, they're... Where's everyone else? Where is everybody? Huh. There's one cataphract. And 69%, very slowly burning to death, and it's being so slow that it's not going to be able to evade anything. Yeah, it's stuck. It's disabled. Where's the other one? It is 4,000 meters away. It's over here. Also not doing great. It has the entire rest of the Falcon team, like, on its it's dead. Yep, I'm gonna just go and pencil this one for a win for the Falcons, because they're actually pretty good. They're so small and hard to hit, but the thing is, I think they're, like, extra specialized, though. And this one is death spiraling. And let's go focus the camera on this fella, and he's going to die very shortly. So, 1. And here I was thinking the Nightingales would eat them. Falcons, apparently, more cost effective. Right, now how do they do against the Pure on 9? Is the question. All packed damage types are hit scan. Back out there, not sure if I'll need EMP associated. Yeah. The Night Kings can fight things the Falcons can't hit, though. That is true. That is very true. Yeah. Okay, people are just talking. People are just talking. Alright, let's see here now. We have the Falcon. Right, so we have the Falcon there. We're gonna do that. And what's the Pier run? Alright, 120,000. So that's a 4v1. So if I've done that correctly, yep, 4. And then the pier run is over here. Pier run. P. Oops. No, not what I meant to do. Not what I went to do at all. Yes, I did. Okay, this is the pier run. I remember I had issues with this thing. This thing had clipping. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I think I remember... The pier run has a lot of missiles, but, like, yeah. Falcons are, like, very nimble. Yep. How is the pier run so expensive? Yeah, those little proximity fuse missiles are, like, no joke. Wow. Yep. Alright, have any of the Falcons been downed? Doesn't look like it. Wow, these things actually punch well above their weight. Yeah, that's the thing. The Falcons are so damn... like, They're really strong for their cost by the looks of it. They are clowning on some of the nastiest, like, air superiority fighters that Swole has right now. Wow, look at that. Yeah, in terms of cost equipment, this is their cost-effective fighter. Like, the Nightingales might be able to hit things that they can't, but these things can actually hit some very evasive targets. A mirror match of these guys would be a hell of a thing. Can they hit Sitkas? That's a good question. Let's have that be a bonus test. Sitka. And also, yeah, like Dr. Julie, that's also kind of like what I realized with Steel Sovereigns is that, like, there is a sweet spot for designs in terms of cost, depending on what kind of campaign you're playing, and that, yeah, you could build something massive and over-engineered, or you could make one small, decent thing, and that's somewhat cost-effective, and spam it. That's what I did, in particular for, like, what was it, the Icewind? There's nothing fancy or particularly interesting about it. It was just a fast plane with large missiles on it. Same with ships. Yep. Also, how do they do against your Pale Fleet fighters? I don't know. I think, yeah, let's, you know, for giggles, I think this will be the last thing we do. So I am just for fun, I want to throw this against, I want to throw this against the snowboarders to see what happens. We're having fun here. Okay then, let's go. Right, but firstly, in that one. Right, now Tufted Duck. Let's see how it does against the duck. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. The Tufted Duck is twice as expensive, so this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to do a 1v1. Let's see how you do, lads. My money is that the Falcons still win, because Deacon's Christmas, they're fast and annoying. What kind of missiles are these? Are these IR missiles? Although it looks like the ducks are also kind of evasive. Oh boy. Oh boy, this could be a bit of a stalemate. Huh. The ducks are doing better against these things than the godly jet fighters are. That is embarrassing. Really, there's also a lot less of them at the moment. Oh wow, one of the Falcons got hit. What the hell, is the duck actually gonna... Oh wait, no, one of the ducks disintegrated. No, wait. Duck? Falcon? No, it was one of the Falcons that disintegrated. Well, this is an interesting case of rock, paper, scissors, isn't it? The duck is winning. Yeah, the poor duck's gonna get clowned? You think so? Yeah, no, there's only one Falcon left. Oh, the duck has guns! That's why. Whoop! Thank you, Illivel. Shrimp Jack. Thank you, Illivel. I was shrimping. I was doing a shrimp. Oh, that feels better. Okay. This little dude is just like... Well, this is gonna last approximately 1,000,000 billion years. Oh dear. Maybe not cost of it. The Exarat would probably smoke... Well, no, yeah, the Exarat would absolutely... I know we tested against the Exarat earlier. I've already forgotten what that thing looks like. Love me the Cruel. The Cruel? What? Wow, that took long. Yeah, this is gonna take a very long time. Because the Falcon is doing the ultimate maneuver, which is a big circle. Is it... Wait, is it damaged? It can't be. It's stuck! Okay, Falcon got stuck. Exaret means, if I've been correctly informed, love be the cruel. No, the Exaret, I believe, is a kind of dragon. I think. Maybe? Is it? The duck also has 3 extremely agile missiles. Yeah. Don't underestimate the duck. Right, tough to duck. Stalemate. Last Falcon. Doing never-ending donut. Alright then. Assen. Okay, finally the tough to ducks got some damage. I don't know who's gonna win, and I don't care. We don't have time in our lives for this. Actually, we do, because we play from the depths. Okay, Falcon. I'm just gonna throw these guys against the assassins and see how well they do. They'll probably do absolutely fine, because this is basically testing against the goats. Right, see how well you do, lads. Dare I lock onto the Falcons? Ah, collisions. Wow, I hate to say it, but the assassins have collided with each other every single time I've spawned them in. Oh dear. Google was interesting. Alright then, what's happening? Where are these missiles going? Okay, I think the assassins are just incredibly fast. I think these are actually faster than most jet fighters. Interesting. And these guys are just going pew 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 trying to shoot down the Falcons. Which is a hard thing to do, because the Falcons drive like stink. Got a final report to turn tomorrow that will determine my grade, and of course I think I should go to sleep. Okay, nighty-night, Elival. The assassins look slow because of how fat they are. Yeah. Just like my canoes look smaller than they are because of how big their turret caps are. It's like you wouldn't look at the Earth and think that thing's going fast. But the thing's actually going through space at top speed. What just disintegrated? Something just died. Whee. Assassin's not dissimilar from the Valiant. Okay, see you, Orange. Oh no, people are leaving. Panic. Okay, so this is a big annoying stalemate because the assassins are too fast to hit. Okay, stalemate. Assassins too fast to... Oh, I say that, and look what just happened. Consistently. Yeah, this is gonna take approximately... Wait a minute. One of the assassins died. Huh. Maybe they will manage this. Falcon is specialized in killing bigger, slow planes. Assassin's are also pretty tanky. Well, the assassin is a bigger plane, and it's also fast as hell. So yeah, it is in fact faster than... It isn't faster than it. Oh, hello. It is faster than the missiles, though, or at least the missiles just can't catch up to it so well. Okay, I've just... that's a draw. Okay, let's see how well it does against the submarine. Alright, Falcon Squadron. Alright, and go over here. Pursuer. Let's see if these things can hit submarines at all. I'm gonna suggest I'm going to assume no. Nope. Those things... Are these radar-guided missiles? Are they? Yeah, the Falcons really cannot hit any... Nope. Yep, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Can't hit subs. Nope. Alright, so now let's do a little bonus test with the Falcons, because I think these are hard, because yes, they're really good against planes, but that appears to be literally it. Probably on the... Probably the one that crashed. Oh yeah, true. Okay then, so let's now destroy everything, and let's load in the Falcon again. Planes. Falcon, and make sure it is the... Dated Sitka, whatever that look... Oh, damn it. Okay. How expensive is the Sitka, actually? Let's just throw one squad of Sitkas against a squad of Falcons and see what happens. Because this is for giggles. If it can hit Sitkas, it can hit anything. Except it wasn't hitting anything. Right, so planes, Sitka, which is a bit more expensive. Yeah, these things make the squirrels look very... These things make the squirrels look sober. Oh boy. Oh wait, something got hit. One of the Sitkas did. I think it might have just collided with something. Oh lordy. Yeah, the Sitkas are taking damage. One of them is on fire. I think. Was it this one? What's happening? I think maybe they're just colliding with each other a lot. Proximity fuse says hello. Oh, nope. Right, so this is not a matchup that I can, Wait, the Sitkas are aiming for each other. What? Or are they? I don't actually know. Do they have detect friend or foe on them? I never noticed that. And this Falcon is just doing the thing it does, which... Spinny, spinny, in circle, circle. Have the Falcons landed even a single hit on a Sitka? Although this guy just flopped into the ocean. Yep, they have. Or if the Sitkas shot themselves down. Okay then, this is going to take approximately 1,000,000 billion years. One Sitka was down, but I don't even know if it's the Falcons who did that. Okay then. I'm gonna call that a draw. Draw. And snowboarders. Just for giggles, just because we've been good and we've earned it. So... let's see here. I need to go back and spawn in a snowboarder or two. Probably just one. Snowboarder gunfighter squad. 180. 180 to... oh, jeez. Why do I keep doing this? I think the Falcons are going to win this because they're just going to overwhelm the snowboarders. Also, these things, turns out, are not that good at the whole air superiority thing. I was trying to do too many things at once with them. Alright, let's go here. Let's go here. It's all updated. Plane. Falcon. So it's... what is it? 180. So... Falcon... 180 divided by 34. By 34 equals 5. Oh boy. Snowy borders, my lads. You're gonna have a bad day. You're gonna have a bad... So you had a bad day. Nah, 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 nah. Spawn a jet fighter in. Wait, how many is that? 3. 2 more. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. Right, what's the worst that could happen with my little snowboarders? By little, I mean big. Damn, they are bloody fat, aren't they? Let's see. They might be too fast and bouncy for the missiles to actually do anything. Okay, this is absolute chaos. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, Snowboarder is managing to outrun missiles. Alright, maybe it's not so bad. I do not remember if, oh god, okay. Has anything taken damage? By the looks of it, okay, one of the Falcons has had its butt tickled a little bit. Okay, 2 of them have collided. Oh boy, just got my new mouse, it's nice. Nice. I'm trying to remember if the, oh, the Snowboarder got its anus tickled a little bit. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm gonna go as far as to say that's bad. Actually, you know what? I want to test my laser jet fighter against these things as well. Just while we're here. Or not. Nah, I think we've had enough. I've had enough. I want to go home. I want to vacuum my floor. Whee! Oh, the snowboarders just repaired themselves. I forgot. They have repair bots. Well, this is definitely the fight of all time. Working on a refresh sheet button for the spreadsheets on the website. Was wondering why it's not working, then I noticed the issue was Google taking forever to update their sheet in bed version. Yep. Never trust Google to do exactly what you want them to. Alright, so this stream is, Ooh, Neko Boy Blue is playing, I think, Warhammer 40k. Dawn of War, hell yeah! Let's go rate that, because that, quite frankly, that's more interesting than what's happening right now. So, I'm gonna call it there. We've done good work, people. I don't think I need to do anything to the changelog, because we've just been testing stuff and shuffling the spreadsheet a little bit. Oh, nope, never mind. The snowboarders are getting clowned on. They've been hit. They flew too high. They flew too close to the sun. No. Oh well. Also recommend Rogue Trader. Refresh button soon. Yay. Excellent. Right, now we're just gonna raid out into Neko Boy Blue. Remember, if you're watching this later on YouTube, please subscribe because you'll make my life better. And that's basically it. Do it for me. It doesn't do anything for you, except make me happy. If you want to be happy because I'm happy, then make me happy by subscribing. Ooh. Alright, so, Neko Boy Blue. Also, Book 2 of Rogues. You gotta read it. It is compulsory. It is compulsory like something that rhymes with compulsory. Let's go look at this snowboarder. Because they're more exciting. They're still alive. Okay then, we're raiding out. Good stream, people. Time to go. Oh, my body hurts. Okay, I got good time to end the stream. Alright. All of you have a wonderful day. I will see you next time. Tomorrow we will be, I think, starting a new playthrough on our second stream slot. It's gonna be good. Oh, thank you, Dr. Dooley, for the stretch. Alright, rating out now. All of you have a good one. See you next time. Farewell!